No, it's not.
Oh, you totally got it.
All right, Eden Prairie breaking their bench, the cheer. Still some last minute coaching there on the Lakeville side. The refs have blown the whistle. All right, Lakeville's heading out on the field. The refs already blown the whistle, called for the teams. We should be starting right on time here. Looks like Lakeville will start with the ball. They're going to send it back to the mid, play it up the field. He is with the ball. Sent back to the defense, crossed across the field. Hannah with the touch. Today, Lakeville's in their whites. All right, we got a little bit of space here. Stayed on side so far. Christina's looking to make a play here. Mia steps up, kick, and it's going to go wide left, so we'll have a goal kick for Eden Prairie. I said Lakeville's in their whites, Eden Prairie's in their reds. Goalie sends the ball up. Mia crosses it. Ball turned over. Hannah hustles up to get a touch on it. Sends it up to Bryn. Bryn's cutting left of the goal. Tries a long shot. Rebound there. Lakeville couldn't get a shot off. The goalie make the stop, but there was a rebound. There's a long cross. Ball's neat in the air. Here comes Eden Prairie with possession across midfield. Turned over, sent back up by Lakeville. Pass sent out in front. Goalie's going to play it out, clear it to the side, and we'll have a Lakeville throw in on the far side. Ball's thrown in. Some play along the far sideline, now back out, another Lakeville throw in. High throw. Eden Prairie with the first touch, sent in the air. Here comes the ball on the near side. Eden Prairie plays it up.
Come on, Liz.
Abby has the ball. She plays it off the side, and we'll have a white or a red Eden Prairie throw in on the Lakeville side. Going up the sideline, offsides, called by the side judge, I think. Of the ball coming back the other direction. Abby with a throw in. She's got Bryn, Mia, and Hannah in front of her. Throwing up the sideline right in front of us. Touched by 45. Bryn's making a play on it. Now Mia. She's got a pass. Now Carly sends it upfield. Touched by Eden Prairie. Now Hannah. Passes a little bit off the mark. Far side, I think that was Ari. Now sent on the Lakeville side. Ari's up on the far sideline. Sends a pass. Picked off by Eden Prairie. And the ball goes off white, so I'm Eden Prairie throw in. First sub of the game. Eden Prairie. Throw in off the sideline. Goes out. Off Eden Prairie. It'll be a Lakeville throw in. I think that's Ari over there. Hannah with kicked in the air. Maybe tries to settle it. Bryn battling up the near sideline. Off red. Should be a white throw in. Abby throws it up the sideline. Bryn gives chase. Controls it in the corner. Sent in. Can't get a good foot on it. The ball was there. It was a good pass, a good centering for Lakeville. Good opportunity, but couldn't settle the ball and get a good shot off before the defenders. Punt by the Eden Prairie goalie. Goes over the heads. Played near side. Bryn goes up sideline, gets by 45. Sends a cross, wide open, number 60 right in front of the net. Offsides was called, I think. That's unfortunate. But she was wide open going in on goal, but that's probably why she was offsides. All right. Eden Prairie with the kick. Carly steps in front of the ball. Force to the outside. Looks like it went out, and it'll be Eden Prairie throwing. All right, turned over. Sent towards the goal. Shot goes wide right, and we'll have another goal kick for Eden Prairie. Sent up sidelines. Touched by 45. Now Bryn. Bryn steals the ball. He's looking to get around, get a shot or a cross off, scooped up by the goalie. Comes a punt. Nice punt. Gonna get over the heads. Lakeville settles it, sends it up across midfield. Carly now has it. Sent back into Lakeville side by Eden Prairie. Played out to the side. Ball settled by Carly, sent up to Hannah. Mia with a touch. A step up by Abby.
Good job, Sarah.
Abby clears it out. We'll have a red throw in Prairie. 33 with the throw in. Header. Another red throw in. Throwing towards the goal. Bouncing. Nice step up by Mia to cut it off. And comes the ball up in front. Christina's battling for it. She's got some space. She gets pushed off the ball. And there's a call. Looks like we'll have a kick from just outside the box, I think.
He's got the camera set up for the.
It looks like Mia's going to take this kick from just outside the box. And there's a kick, high right corner. It goes just over the net. Looked like he was going in, but it was a little too high. Lakeville's had most of the scoring opportunities, but still no score. About 10 minutes into the first half. Bryn pressures. And Mia steps up and sends it out of bounds. Be a Eden Prairie throw in right in front of us. Off Abby's chest. Played by Emma. And Carly. Burst. Oh, her pass was blocked. Mia sends it up. Now Ari. Eden Prairie controls it. And looks like it's out. The Lakeville throw in on the far side of the field. A little back and forth here at midfield. Now Lakeville sends it up. A race far corner. There's a long cross. 60 tries to get a foot on it. Does get a foot on it, but it's sent just right of the post. Some good passing, some good opportunities, but no goals. Looks like Eden Prairie's going to make another sub here. So far, 2 subs for Eden Prairie, none for Lakeville. Looks although the Lakeville girls are jogging around, getting warmed up like they're going to come in. So we'll have a goal kick here for Eden Prairie. Goalie surveys the field, kicks it corner. Bryn steps up, picks off the kick. She's driving in on the goal. Goal gets pushed left by the defender. Oh, I think that's a goal kick. No penalty as Bryn goes down to the turf. Goalie's looking for a place to send the kick. Goes out far sideline, sends it high this time. Ari tries to step, and she's going to get called for a push or a pull or a trip or something. She may have stepped on 43's foot. So Eden Prairie will take a kick from their own side. Send a long kick up the sidelines. Ari steps up, gets a touch on it, but it's loose. Eden Prairie tries to send a pass up. Mia tries to cut her off. Defense collapse. They're controlled by Bryn, tries to get out of the zone. She gets tripped inadvertently, but there will be a call for that. So now Lakeville will have a kick from the center of the field. Mia will take the kick. Nope. She sends it up. Gets by. A little shove. Bryn's pressuring. Takes it up the far, trying to get around the defender. Does get by one. Now she centers it. But maybe she stepped over the line or the ball must have went over the line. So it'll be another goal kick. All right. Lakeville's going to sub 4 players. Looks like Riley, Vanessa, Brinley, and one other coming on the field. you can tell who Riley is because she's the only one wearing red socks with a white jersey. I'm going to goal kick for Eden Prairie here. Comes out this left side, sent high. Riley's playing the ball. Now she controls it. Touch pass to Mia. Mia is trying to play it up. He turns it over. Now it gets kicked, goes out the sidelines, which should be a Lakeville throw-in. Abby will take the throw-in, number 6 for Lakeville. Oh. High throw, kick, touched, goes out, so it kind of advanced the ball and get a throw-in from further up. Throw-in, first touch by Eden Prairie. Riley touch pass of 2. Riley settles the pass. Tries to play it across. Now it's sent up by Eden Prairie. Emma steps up, sends a pass up. Here's Bryn breaking towards the goal. She's got Vanessa. Cross in the goal, upper right corner. Nice shot. There's the first goal of the game. Lakeville leads 1-0. Bryn was able to beat the defender, get wide, and make a nice left-handed shot that hits the upper side of the net. All right, we're about 16 minutes into the first half, and Lakeville gets the first goal. I think there's been no saves or shots on goal. Or Michaela has not had any, so I don't think Michaela's touched the ball yet. All the pressure has been from Lakeville so far. Bryn pressuring up the sideline again. Abby steps up, gets a touch on it, sends it back towards Bryn. A little give and go here. She gets tangled up, little pull. And Abby steps up and sends it over the line for a goal kick. Brinley thought there should be a foul for being kind of pulled by her arm, but her and the ref talk it over and he explains it. All right, here comes 3 subs for Eden Prairie. And here comes a goal kick. Header by Brinley. He pops it up. Here comes a cross save shot by the goalie. Nice play by the goalie. Here comes a high punt. And a heads it. All right, sent back into the Lakeville side. Settled by Mia. Looks to pass it up to Brinley. Brinley sends it up the sideline. Little give and go. Vanessa touch pass. Riley's going to, nope. Abby sends it back up. Vanessa tries to get around the 22 from Eden Prairie. You've got Bryn streaking towards the net. She takes a shot, hits the side of the net. So we'll have another goal kick for Eden Prairie. Punt goes towards the far sideline. Out of bounds. Eden Prairie throw in. They go for a quick throw in. Brinley gets a foot on it, sends it back up the sidelines. Looks like it goes out of bounds, so we'll have another throw in. Mia steps in front of the throw in. The battle along the sidelines. Pass sent out. Mia's coming near us, towards us. She sends it across to the far corner. Bryn's chasing it down. And it gets cleared by Eden Prairie. Should be looks like a corner. So Mia will take this corner. It's kind of obstructed from where we are behind some nets. She's in this far left corner. So Lakeville's going to try to set up, try to convert on this goal kick or corner kick. She's setting it on the corner over there, getting ready. The high kick set to cross. Riley tries to step up, doesn't get a foot on it, and now it gets cleared out. Brindley's going to step up, take a centering pass, shot, blocked. Now it's going towards the far sideline. And it looks like it goes out, but Lakeville throw in. It's definitely a good corner ball. Just couldn't do much with it. Brindley on the throw in. She sends it high towards the middle, towards the goal. Bryn gets a foot on it, tries to settle it. I think she got called for a handball and bounced in front of her. So it'll be an Eden Prairie kick coming back the other way. It was a handball on her, I think. All right, kick sent in. Controlled by Lakeville. Stewie is bringing it up. Happy birthday, Stewie. I believe she turns 14 today. All right, kind of a bit of congestion. Mia Lau with the ball. She sends it back to Riley. Riley sends it wide out towards Bryn. Touch pass towards the center. Now Riley sends it back. Now Bryn's got some space. She takes a high kick that goes high and wide and over the net. Nice feed by Riley. Bryn takes a left foot shot, but it goes high and over the net. Looks like both teams are sending in a few subs here. With 22 minutes into first half. Have a goal kick here for Eden Prairie in the bright yellow, red shorts. Kick sent towards this sideline. Hannah's going to play it. Punches it forward into the corner. It's a pass. Harley sends it over to 2. All right, Eden Prairie's got control of it, bringing it upfield. Ari sends it back. A little back and forth here. Brindley, far side. She gets around one defender, tries to center it towards Vanessa. Vanessa passes it over. I don't know if that was a shot or a pass, but it trickles just to the left of the goal. Out of bounds with another goal kick. Had some space and a good opportunity. Goal kick here. Then no shortage of goal kicks for Eden Prairie today. Ball sent. First touch by Lakeville. Sent in towards Vanessa, but then cleared back out. Eden Prairie tries to send a pass. A little give and go. Hannah is giving hustle chase here. 48 sends it up near sideline. Hannah hustles and clears the ball. Nice play. Quick throw in. And Michaela comes out, gets her first touch on the ball today. So she's going to probably give it a punt here and give it a ride. She's in the bright orange goalie jersey. Punt high towards the benches. Brindley's working it up the sideline. She crosses it towards Vanessa. Vanessa tries to settle it, pops it in the air. Now Carly gets a touch. Vanessa gives it back to Carly. Defense steps up. Riley controls it. She sends it across. Nice corner pass. works it towards the center. There's gets punched back out to the near sideline. And I think that'll be a Lakeville throw in. Hannah, number 8, will take this throw in. And right back out on the sideline, we'll repeat it just a little further down. Throws in. Oh, and that'll be off on Lakeville, so that'll mean Prairie throwing coming back this direction. And Prairie's got control here, trying to work their way up the Lakeville side of the field. Ari steps off, cuts it off, sends it up to Brindley. Brindley's in the far corner, looking for some space, trying to get around the defenders. She sends a shot, pass, hits. I don't know if it was either hit a Lakeville or Eden Prairie were in the back. Riley's stepping up to pressure, coming off a sprained ankle. Here comes the ball into the parent section of Lakeville, and that'll be a throw in for Lakeville here, right in front of us. Hannah with the throw in for space. Sent high. Now it'll come back the other way. Last off, Harley. And sent into space. And it turned back the other way. Now Brindley, far sideline. She's going to try to beat her defender, and she does. She's getting around. She's coming in on goal, but it goes just off her foot. She can't quite make the corner, and love another goal kick. Defender stayed with her enough to force her out of bounds on the goal line. Here comes 3 or 4 subs from Eden Prairie.
It's old, though.
I believe the last time we played Eden Prairie in August, it was a 4-4 tie at Eden Prairie outdoors. Here comes another goal kick. There's the kick. Carly settles it. Popped in the air. Riley steps in front. Now Eden Prairie got some passes, working it upfield. Sent to the sideline. Ari chasing it down. She plays it back to Michaela. Michaela gives it a ride. Header not played. All right, Eden Prairie sends the ball. Riley plays it. Sent up. Header. A little bit of back and forth here. Now Carly tries to get up. It's tied up at midfield. Carly gets around the defenders. And she does. Here she comes. Carly and Vanessa are coming wide open. Oh, just off. Caught a step too close. Good job by the goalie to come out and play the ball, but that was a prime chance there for a goal. Eden Prairie trying to change the directions here. Emma sends it back the other way. They send it in. Michaela's going to come out and play it. She's kind of running this side. Gonna look for a punt, I think. High punt right in front of us. Headed back. Now Hannah plays it. Carly. She sends it up. Vanessa's in a foot race with number 22 coming in on goal. And she gets a foot on it. It rolls about 3 feet to the right of the goal. Good pressure by the defense and the goalie coming out to cut off the angle. Prevent the goal. That was a close one. Looks like sub here for Eden Prairie. Might have been the defender that was racing back against Vanessa, getting subbed in. All right, here comes the kick. Riley gets a foot on it, sends it to Brinley. Brinley tries to get up the side. She tries to center it. Comes back out. She sends a ball. Goes just off. Nobody can get a foot on it, but good cross. A little bit of goal kick. About 30 minutes into the first half. They're setting up for another goal kick. Lakeville's preparing some subs to come in. The next stop. Goal kick sent in. Goes off a couple heads. Popped in the air along the far benches. And it's out of bounds. We'll have our subs here. This will be a Lakeville white throw in. That's Ari on the far side. High throw in. Touched by Eden Prairie first. Ebby plays it. Going to come towards us here. Now Hannah. Like Eden Prairie trying to change directions. Goes out of bounds. Should be a Lakeville ball. Not sure that's correct, but Eden Prairie throw in. Tries to get it over the head. Mia controls it right in front of us. She sends it up. Now Vanessa is on a break in a race. And she, oh, nice stop by the goalie, crashing in. The goalie comes out and saves it. Nice shot, better save. Another great opportunity for Lakeville, but Eden Prairie is able to make the stop. Keep it a 1-goal game. Here's the punt. Charlie steps up. Charlie looking for a pass. Hands it off to Mia. Mia tries to get it up to Bryn. Bryn's going for it. There's a pass. Oh, and she, I don't know if that was a shot or a cross, but just off the breaking Lakeville player the other way. So that will be another goal kick. There's the kick. Harley heads it to herself. Tries to settle it. Now turns it up. Sends it up to, can't see who that is. Centering pass. Now sent back by Eden Prairie. Hannah's hustling back and she gets taken out. No call. They ran into each other. Abby's back. She's going to try to clear it, I think. And she does. So we'll have a throw in for Eden Prairie. The ref wants to talk to a few players. Giving Mia some talking to. Can't quite hear what it's about. So she got some kind of a warning. There's the throw in by 41 from Eden Prairie, controlled by 43 on the sidelines. Now Hannah sends it up to clears it out. We'll have another throw in. High throw in. Carly now has it. She's going to try to send up. It does get through. Here goes Vanessa, trying to create some space. A couple of defenders in chase. She gets around 38. Comes in on goal. And that one's in the net. Finds the spot. And there's a nice hustle plays by Vanessa to get by 2 defenders and get the second goal of the game. So Lakeville now up 2-0. We are about 35 minutes into the first half. There's the whistle. Eden Prairie plays the ball. Nessa comes up, cuts it off. Gets cut off by Eden Prairie. They're going to try to change directions here. Carly settles the ball. Now Eden Prairie sends it across. Maybe gets a touch on it. A little bit of a foot race towards the ball here. Maybe gets a foot on it and sends it out of bounds. And we'll have a Eden Prairie throw in to our right here. 41 throws it up the sideline. Off Eden Prairie. We'll have a white throw in. Lakeville coming back the other direction. High throw in. Sent back by Eden Prairie. Now they send it in. .48 trying to make some space here. Carly steps up. She clears it across the field. Oh, the foot race here again. I think that's Christina battling number 45 up the sideline. She sends a cross towards Vanessa. Eden Prairie player gets a touch on it. Now it goes out of bounds. And we'll have looks like it's an Eden Prairie throw in. Carly steps up to pressure. Tries to turn the ball over. Now it's sent over midfield. Number 4. Ari off the foot of Ari. And we'll have a throw in straight across the miss right at midfield for Eden Prairie. Anna gets a foot on it, tries to turn it around. Well, I think that's the end of the first half. I think they're 35-minute halves. So we'll have a few minutes of intermission halftime here. And we'll be back with action with 35 more minutes. Lakeville leading 2-0.
I just realized right up. Or not, right? Well, that was the first. I'll try to see if there's a way to. I'm covered in air. It's insulated. Like you could run the salt in it. That was good. No, but it's easy. Close enough. For home, that's Probably live up here as well.
All right. The ref has blown the whistle to end halftime. Eden Prairie still at their bench. Lakeville girls are taking the field. The Eden Prairie coach wants to get a few more bullet points in after the first half. Here they come. Eden Prairie will start with the ball in the second half. Lakeville dominated time of possession in the first half and the shots on goal. And so Eden Prairie plays it back. Mia now at midfield. Gets around a Eden Prairie player, now sends it up to Brindley. Brindley controls it near side, trying to get around the corner here. He takes a cross, but that's blocked by the defender. coming up near side here. Abby's going to step up to pressure. And he gets cleared out. So we'll have a, should be a Lakeville throw in here. Thrown in to Brindley. Headed by the defender, now headed by Brindley. Gets popped out. .33 feeds it up to number 4. Abby's hustling back on defense. Cross comes out. Michaela comes out to play it. She runs it across the box. Now looking to give it a punt. A high punt. And goes out of bounds off Lakeville. We'll have an Eden Prairie throw in on the far side. Throw in. Controlled by Lakeville. Mia sends it up the sidelines and out of bounds. So we'll have a throw in again. Mia's trying to split some defenders. Loses the handle on it. Gets shoved to the ground. No call. Because we have possession, I guess there's no call. Vanessa gets a foot on it, but goes just to the left of the goal. We'll have a goal kick here in Prairie. Sent towards the far sidelines. Riley steps up to pressure. Now Riley's looking to pass it. Sends it to Mia, just out in front of her. Now Riley sends it across. Abby's going to try to feed it up to Brindley. Redirected towards the Eden Prairie players. And out of bounds. Pass just off the mark, so we'll throw in for White. Up over the heads. Settles it. Punches it into the box. Vanessa gives chase and cleared out, so I think we'll have a corner. Nope, goal kick. Must have been off Vanessa, but really looked like it was off Eden Prairie. Lakeville players don't agree. Far side of the box. Goal makes the kick. Goes off the chest of a Lakeville player. Send it up the sidelines, turn back the other direction. Mia now has the ball. Sends it across to Brindley. She's cutting from this corner. She tries a cross, and I guess she was either over the line, must have been just over the line. She was hustling towards the goal line, but the ball must have just got across it before her cross. There's a goal kick up the far sideline. Prairie's bringing it up the far sideline. Lakeville hustling back on defense. Trying to keep her to the outside. And the ball rolls out. Nope, still in. And there'll be a penalty call. I believe that was on Ari. She collided with 43 from Eden Prairie. Coach is coming out to take a look. But Eden Prairie will have a kick here. Looks like a few yards outside of the box on the far side. Player is up, walking off the field. Quick substitution. Can't see the number who's taking it for Eden Prairie from here. Shot sent, kind of a crossing shot. Played by Lakeville, turned it the other way. So not even really a shot on goal there. They tried to set up a play, but didn't connect. Abby plays it up to Brinley. Brinley plays it forward. Eden Prairie cuts it off. Like Kayla's calling for it to be cleared. And we'll have a Eden Prairie throw in. A little pressure here from Eden Prairie. No shots on goal yet. And ball is out. Another Eden Prairie throw in. Oh, off the face of an Eden Prairie player. Abby ties the player up on the far side. Now they're trying to get around. Good defense. That should be off. And now we'll have a throw in coming back the other direction. Good defense by Abby and Riley. I'm going to try to send it up the side here to Brinley. Over everybody's head. Brinley's going to make a break on it. Controls it. Now she's got some space. She's going to be in a foot race up the sideline. 41, giving pursuit. 92. Tries to cross it, but Eden Prairie player steps up. Now Abby right in front of us. She sends it up to Mia. Mia changes directions. Sends it into the far corner. Lakeville player can't hold it. I guess it was offsides. It'll be a Eden Prairie kick. Number 45, far side of the field. Eden Prairie sends it upfield. Now Ari pops it in the air along the benches and out of bounds. Eden Prairie throw in. They're looking for a quick throw in. Emma heads it. A little bit of back and forth here. Ari on defense, pushing her to the outside. And we'll have another Eden Prairie throw in just over half midfield. Another quick throw in. Eden Prairie trying to catch Lakeville off guards, and Mia now controls it. She sends it up. It'll be a race here. Vanessa. She gets around the defender, and she taps it into the goal for her second goal of the game. Speed kills there. Several times Vanessa's been able to get behind the defense on her foot race, and that has counted for 2 of the 3 Lakeville goals, plus several other close opportunities that didn't convert. Looks like Lakeville's going to make a few subs. Go back and forth at midfield. Harley plays it up to Bryn, the far side of the field. Now Mia plays it to Bryn, a little back and forth. Eden Prairie tries to change it back this way. Harley steps up, forces it out of bounds, but it'll be a Lakeville throw in. High throw in. Turned back the other way by Eden Prairie. Cleared back the other direction by the defender. Britton plays at far sideline. Trying to get around number 45. Vanessa racing, cleared by the defender, and now out of bounds. And we'll have a Lakeville throw in on the far side, deep in Eden Prairie, side of the field. Throw is in. Goes off a Lakeville player, so we'll have a goal kicked. A couple of Eden Prairie subs. Looks like 3 of them. Looks like they're even making a substitution at goal here. Looks like number 10 is in at goal. She doesn't have her gloves in yet, but she's going to take the the ref make sure she wants to put her gloves on before she takes the kick. So we have a fresh goalie in for Eden Prairie. Gonna take this goal kick. Gloves must be a tight fit. Thumbs up. She plays it out to the side. Lakeville applying some pressure. Goes off the foot. Eden Prairie, or Lakeville throw in. Quick throw in to Mia. And now cleared back out. So we'll have another throw in. Looks like Ari will take this throw in. Vanessa gets a foot on it, sends it up to Bryn. And it goes over the end line for another goal kick. And, looks like the goalie's going to sub back in the playing position now for Eden Prairie. Goal kick. Cut off by Vanessa in front. She's going to play it. Takes a shot, goes high over the top of the net. Good hustle play. Couldn't convert on the opportunity. Shot sent over the net. Ball's caught in the net. The dome here. There's about 12 minutes left in this game. Comes the goal kick sent out to 19. Pressure from Lakeville. Trying to turn it over. Mia's battling, trying to get free. She takes a shot, goes wide right. The goalie comes out and plays it. And now sends it over the side and we'll have a throw in. I almost created a corner kick opportunity. Eddie's going to take this throw in. Sends it high. Mia steps up. She takes a long shot and then try to get redirected in front by Bryn. There's a whistle. I guess that's another handball on Bryn where it bounced up and just caught her funny. So it'll be a kick from the box for Eden Prairie. Otherwise, that was a pretty dangerous opportunity for a 4th goal. And Bryn steps in front of this kick. Vanessa turns. Eden Prairie steps up. Now Mia plays it. And a whistle. Didn't see what the whistle was. Maybe a push or something on Mia. And Eden Prairie gives it a ride up the field. Abby steps in front of it. Carly sends it out wide to Hannah. Hannah tries to punch it forward. Now Mia. Mia sends it up. Trying to center the pass here. Oh, loses the handle on it. Eden Prairie changes directions. Goes out of bounds. And they're calling for an Eden Prairie throw-in. Hannah steps in front of it. Nice play. Carly battling for it. Vanessa gets a touch on it. Sends it out wide to Bryn. Bryn trying to get her on the side, trying to get a shot, or the shot hits the side of the net. So we'll have a goal kick. Two substitutions for Eden Prairie here. About 10 minutes left in the game. Comes a goal kick. A rolling ball sent out. Bryn steps up. A little bit of back and forth here. Nobody's really controlling the ball. Now Eden Prairie bringing it towards us. Hannah steps up. Now Evie. She sends it up far corner. Cross. Vanessa comes out to play it. Feeds it to Hannah. Hannah sends it in. Oh, and Bryn was wide open for a tap in, but she whiffed, and she is holding her head in disappointment that she missed that one. The ball's still in play. Ari's going to step up. Tries to center it. All right, here's Ebby in front of us. Going to try to get her on the corner. Sends it up. Tap to Mia, a little give and go into the corner. Good hustle by Eden Prairie to break that up. And it goes off the end line, and we'll have another goal kick. Looks like 4 Lakeville players will sub in on the next stop. Goal kick into the corner, pass, pressure, turnover there, have an unforced turnover. Abby will run up for a throw in. Looks like Riley, Brindley, and 2 other players are checking in for Lakeville. Abby sends it high towards the box. There's a touch. Riley comes out to try to plays it back to the defender. Now sent back up to Abby. Good passing by Lakeville. Brindley can't handle the pass. It hits her right in the back. And we'll have an Eden Prairie throw. And they're going to force it up the sidelines here right in front of us. Abby's back. Ball squirts free. Eden Prairie turns it. Good defense. Coming back the other way. Ball sent up to Brindley. Now Hannah sends it up. Now Brindley will race, trying to keep it in bounds. And just about a foot in front of her where she can't get to it. So we'll have a throw-in coming back the other way. Hannah steps in front of the throw-in, plays it towards the center. Oh, nice header by Brindley. The center it back. Fed out. There comes a kick. Didn't get a great foot on it. The goalie comes out, gets a foot on it. Oh, there's a push in the box. Can't believe there wasn't a call on that one. Hannah fires it, saved by the goalie. No, that was pretty aggressive. There's a high punt. He's going to try to settle it here. And she kicks it, and it'll be a throw-in right in front of us by Eden Prairie. And that should be a white throw-in now. Tries to find a spot. Oh, there's a hand. Inadvertent hand on Lakeville. So it'll be a kick for Eden Prairie coming back the other way. Prairie takes the kick. Gets by all the players. Ebby's going to play it. She's going to try to get outside. She plays it up. Cut off by 41 of Eden Prairie. Hannah gets a foot on it. Now sent up to Brindley. Brindley's going to race up the sideline. She centers it. Streaking player, Lakeville. Can't quite handle it cleanly, and it goes off the end line. And it looks like it's off Lakeville for another goal kick. Eden Prairie's going to sub in one player. Should be about 5 minutes left in this match. Here comes a goal kick. Eden Prairie plays it up. Lakeville pressuring. I get it out to the sideline. Ari steps up, punches it back in. Comes trying to work back into the center. Hand it off to Hannah. Hannah feeds it in. Nice pass, but cleared out by the defense. And now we'll have a corner kick. I think that's just the second corner kick of the game. I think that's Emma coming up to take this corner. All right, ready for the kick. Sent in. Throw it in front. Loose. Gets cleared by the defender. Emma tries to take a shot or a pass. Doesn't get a good foot on it. Now Brindley, she sends it in. Gets blocked. He's probably trying to take it back outside. Brindley battling for it. And we'll have a throw in right in the corner. Yeah. Throw in really tight to the corner for Lakeville. 3-4 minutes left here in the game. All right, goes Eden Prairie. First touch. Headed in the air. Just bouncing around in the box. Nobody can really control it. Now sent high out of bounds. We'll have another Lakeville throw in, I think. Michaela's basically at midfield here. Off the goal. There's the throw in. All right, Eden Prairie finally gains control. Riley comes out. She steps up, gets a foot on it. Hands it off. Going back in the corner to Brindley. She sends a shot towards the net. Gets blocked by the defender. Now here it's kept in. Try to feed it to Hannah. She gets tangled up. And we'll have another throw in. Six Ebby on the throw in. Off foot. Punched in towards the net. Turn. Bouncing shot. Goalie comes out and plays it. Save. Punt. Coming out. Riley steps up with a nice header. And we'll have a Eden Prairie throw in. There are 4 players subbing in for Eden Prairie. One of them skipping out of the field. And throwing up the sidelines. Riley heads it straight into the air. Another header by Hannah. We're just heading 3 headers in a row for Lakeville. Here comes Riley. playing it. Now Ebby, he punches it up. Nice pass, nice ball. Beating it up far side. Gets off the foot of 30 and out of bounds. So we'll have a throw in on the far side by Eden Prairie. Throw in at the sideline. Controlled by Lakeville. Roddy's going to step up, try to pressure this ball. He sends it into the corner to Brindley. Nice play. Brindley gets around the first player, sends up shot, goes into the side of the net. We'll have another goal kick. Just a few moments left in the game. Second half, largely controlled by Lakeville again. I don't know that Michaela has made a save today. She's had her come out and played a few balls and had a couple of punts. But that's about it. Lakeville throw in. Eden Prairie tries to get it out of their zone, but sent out of bounds. We'll have a throw in here by Lakeville. Feed it in into the box. Header. Another header by Eden Prairie. Hannah plays it with her shoulder. Offsides called, I think. Not much time left in this game. Grayson take the kick. Touched by Hannah. Now Ebby sends it across. And Prairie's trying to get some control, send it upfield. Riley steps up and clears it out. Emma's forcing it out of bounds on their side, but now comes back in. Riley steps up, gives it a shot. Oh. And it rolls out of bounds. We'll have an Eden Prairie throw in on the far side and Lakeville side. Emma steps up, sends the ball back. Now it's Lakeville racing up the field. Trying to get around the far corner. Goes off the foot of a Lakeville player. So we'll have another goal kick here for Eden Prairie. Okay, Lakeville's going to have a couple quick substitutions here. Last few moments of the game. So a few swaps of positions by some of the Lakeville players. And goal kick picked off by Bryn. She's breaking towards the net. She takes a left-handed shot and goes just wide right of the net. And it's still in play, played by Eden Prairie. And goes off her foot out of bounds, and we'll have a Lakeville throw in. Bryn definitely created several good opportunities for herself today on pressure that she didn't convert to get her second goal of the game. Now Mia on the far side. Bring it back in. She sends a shot. Goes behind the net. Another goal kick. Pass out. Carly steps up, picks off the pass in by the goalie. There's a shot. Nice foot save by the goalie, but we'll have a corner kick. And Hannah is going to sub in for Mia on defense here. Mia, the other Mia, is going to take the goal kick or the corner kick. Ball sent in high, looking for a header, redirect. Bryn turns, fires, hits some traffic in front, didn't get a clean foot on it. Hannah's going to step up, play it. She taps back into the box. Batted around. Prairie's working it up the far sideline before it goes out of bounds. Throw in for Prairie, or Lakeville. Throw in is headed by Prairie. Riley's back to play the ball. She heads it across. Nice pass to Brindley.
She stopped herself. So she just, she lay it like this and just
It's on the far sideline. Out of bounds, throw it in Prairie. Throw in goes over the head of everybody. Hannah just plays it out of bounds, and we'll have a throw in much deeper in the Lakeville side. Kayla's going to have to pay attention here. Prairie's looking for some late pressure to get a goal. Here comes the throw in. Vanessa breaks it up, sends it up the field. Mia and Bryn are racing for it. And it goes out of bounds. Looks like it'll be a Lakeville throw. Quick throw in. Mia to Bryn. Bryn centers it. Goalie comes out and makes a nice play. All right, there's the ball sent over the head. Lakeville's back. Riley's hustling back against number 4. And she tries to take a left-handed shot. Can't get a good shot off, and it rolls over the goal line. And that will be a first goal kick for Lakeville today. Kayla's looking the field over. She plays it off to Riley. Riley takes it outside. Plays it up to Brindley. Off Lakeville. We should have a Eden Prairie throw in near side here. All right, sent towards the box, but Hannah plays it back out. Riley sends it upfield to Vanessa. Punched back in. Comes 22 in front. Tries to take a shot. Blocked by the defenders. Now 33. Blocked by Hannah. Good defense by Lakeville. Mia on the far side. Tries to cross it upfield. Now Emma. Coming upfield. I think Carly's offsides, but I'm not sure. Can't tell. Eden Prairie's able to reach. Now Mia sends a high ball across the field to Carly. Punch into the corner to Carly. She gets around the first player. Tries to center it. Vanessa comes up. Ball still in play. And that's the end of the game. So the final is 3-0, 3-0 Lakeville. Game was not really in doubt today. Nice win for Lakeville. I think that's 3 in a row. Thanks for tuning in. Not sure when the next game is or who it's against. So 2 goals for Vanessa, and I believe 1 goal for Bryn. Several more opportunities. Shutout for Michaela, although I don't think she had to make a save today.